I had enough of this.
Lights, camera, action.
Hey guys, DJ Do. I'm back with another video. Real quick, folks, how many people are tired of carrying around these big flight cases? I can't stand it, man. I have a controller in here that I pretty much won't use because of the weight. Although I love its functions, I love what it does, but I never really had a way to carry it around comfortably. But now we do. Okay, first of all, the reason I haven't done this review, I've had this other piece of gear for a while, or I've had, the case to put this in for a while, and I haven't done a review because it's just too heavy, and I didn't have the controller. I kind of lent it out. Then I got another one from my buddy. This is my buddy's case, actually, because I refuse to use a flight case anymore on any of my gear because I just think it's overkill. It's too heavy. It's cumbersome. But let's look what we got in here. We have let's see here. This right here, and we need to use it tonight, so I'm going to try to rush through this a little bit. Well, maybe not rush, but definitely take my time with it. But right here we have the Denon Prime 4 Plus. So, everybody knows this has the screens in the front. It's a huge controller. It's a little dusty because it's been in this case a little bit. But I'm going to pull it out of here real quick, and I'm going to show you what I got for it. So stay tuned. All right, here we go. We have the JetPack Glide System XL. Now they have an XL version. I have the large version, and that version is great for like a Rane 4, Rane Performer, any of those kind of controllers that size. The regular size will be great for like maybe like a Flex 10 or anything smaller than that. So they have different sizes now. These things are great. The wheels, it just rolls like butter, like roller skating wheels, and it comes with a lot of padding and a lot of things that you would need. I have flown with these things. Now, I don't know if I would fly with this controller because it's going to be over that 50-pound weight, I would assume. And I'll test that out in a minute and see how heavy it is in the case. I know in the flight case, there's no chance in hell that I'm going to fly with that. They call it a flight case. I don't know why, because nobody in their right mind would fly with that and want to pay all that extra charge on the airlines. I'd rather bring nice clothes with me than a cool case if I know my controller is protected. And I have now flown around the world with these cases. I've done multiple videos on that. You could go back in my timeline and see all the videos I have with different controllers that I've used. I've used them on the road, in airplanes, checked into the baggage compartment, and have no issues at all. So anyhow, with that, let me open this up real quick. My dog is like looking at me right now. He goes, what are you doing? I finally got him back. By the way, I haven't done a lot of videos in a while because I've been performing on cruise ships for a little bit. And there's another video that I have explaining like how you get on cruise ships. And I'm on as a subcontracting employee. I don't work for the cruise line. I work for promotional companies, production companies. And so I'm treated a little different. I don't wear Royal Caribbean uniforms. I wear my own clothes. I'm a featured performer. It's like just like being a featured artist in a nightclub. Same thing. But anyhow, let me open this up and let's see what we got. I assume it's pretty much like all the other JetPacks, except it's larger. That's what I think. But we'll test it out with the big mega standard one controller as this Denon Prime 4 Plus. So let's check it out. Let's make that noise when we speed this thing up real quick. All right, here we have it, the JetPack Glide. If you guys know that the JetPack Glide, there's a small backpack that you can put in here, which is great. I have one of those also, and my girlfriend likes it a lot, so she keeps taking it. But have some stickers in here. This is brand new, actually, and these guys from JetPack are awesome. Got a couple of stickers and stuff, put on your laptop or whatever. This wraps around the handle of your backpack. Keeps it in there. What I like doing is I put sweatshirts in here, some light clothing and stuff, and I'm just taking real quick to a gig, maybe take it in the hotel room, and then I will put it in here. So let's unzipper this real quick, and I'll make this real fast because I assume it's like most of the JetPacks. They're very well built. Drop my microphone right there, but anyhow, Sorry about that. But yeah, most of most of the JetPack products are very well built. You know, they essentially tell you how to put your backpack into the front panel. They tell you if the JetPack, if your controller has feet, how to put it down one way. You flip the bottom and you put it in another way. So anyhow, let's get a little top view of this, and let me see. I don't even know if we need a top view. I think it's pretty simple to see if it's going to fit inside. So let's do this in one take, because I want to show you how quick it is in real time. So comes with plenty of padding. There's a couple big ones in here too. So what I like to do is, this particular controller has feet. So we're going to flip it to the feet side. And oh, you know what? On this one, it actually doesn't even have that. So this one is a completely flat panel. Oh wait, no, it's not. This comes out. This is the foam that will go on top. And there's another big piece of foam in here. Okay, so this is a little bit different than the other ones. It's pretty deep. As you can see, how deep it is right here. How deep is your love? How deep? I'm the worst singer, that's why I'm a DJ. But anyhow, this really padded. This will be the bottom, I assume. Let's put this in. This is all in real time. I just opened up the box. This is how quick you can do this. All right. And here is the Denon Prime 4. Wow. Not only does it fit in, but there's plenty of room. Let me lift this up for a second. You can see right here that there's plenty of room in here, not only to pad it down, but also to put maybe accessories like your cables, wires, hard drives, whatever you want to pad down. So let me put it kind of in the middle right there. I may put my Rane Performer in here just because there's so much room. You know, I don't know if I'll fly with it, but we'll see. I don't even think it's that heavy now. It may not even be 50 pounds. I don't even know. We'll have to check. You know what I'll do is I'll put down in right here in the description how heavy this thing was packed out. So this thing, I'm trying to do this in one take because I got a gig tonight actually. So, and I want to use this. So let's put in some padding. There we go. One, maybe let's get a couple of the larger ones. Oh yeah. Put one in the front. Perfect. One in the back. Now this thing has a screen on it, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put padding underneath the screen. That way the screen can't move. And then I'm going to put another piece over the screen. So that way you can see. So I have a piece under the screen and I have a piece over the screen. So that screen is not budging right there. So even if anything lays on top of it or underneath of it, nothing's going to happen right there. So it's going to be completely protected. Here's another large one on this side. And I almost feel like this thing's so big that I could double pad it. Now they come with different thickness paddings right here. So there's small ones. Here's a small one in this little corner right here. You know, I don't know, you can kind of do it anyway. But I already kind of packed it out. I did this all in real time. And then there's a massive piece of foam right here. You can put on top, but let me show you what I did in here. I have a lot of foam left over. So as you can see, this thing is sitting in there pretty right now. And it's light, way lighter than that flight case, that's for sure. You know, flight cases look cool, looks like, you know, like the movies, but they're not practical whatsoever. And nowadays with cases like this, they're just as protected. I promise you, I fly all over the world. The only thing good about flight cases is that you could stack them on top of one another. And you can maybe elevate your equipment a little bit. That I do like flight cases for. But anyhow, let's keep rolling. Let's keep on moving. We're moving, we're shaking. There we go. So you put, I have 3 of these cases now and I use them every day. So now this controller is complete. I have no problem leaning on this, jumping on this, punching it. I feel nothing. This is great. You know, this is very padded. So, oh, and the top portion, this top is also padded. So there's extra padding there too. So if you could see that in the video, again, one take, I have a gig tonight and I need a shower and maybe shave. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. So, all right, so we're gonna put this down. Great zippers on, oh, this one has a lot better zippers than the other one. This is super smooth zippers, and that's it, man. Let's see, put it down. I would say this is, ooh, that's close. That's close to airline weight, like limit weight, without paying extra money, but it might be in there. Definitely way lighter than, you know, that's one-handed right there. That's nice. Obviously, because this is taller, on the other cases, there's a retractable handle. And on this one, because this one is, you know, taller, I'm, you know, almost 5'7", 5'6", and this, normally they have a handle that comes up here, but you can see how tall this thing is right now. And it's great, actually. The wheels are butter. This is carpet underneath here, and it's just rolling like no tomorrow. So I love it. This is the JetPack Extra Large Glide, and definitely check it out, man. I'll leave a link in the description for JetPack, and you can kind of check out this bag. They're not that much money. They're about the same as a regular flight case. And I'm telling you, way more convenient, way more convenient. Like I said, the only caveat to these is I wouldn't stack these on top of each other. And, you know, sometimes the flight cases, you know, you can put the equipment on top of there and, you know, you pretty much can't do that. But I really don't need that. JetPack also has something called the boosters, which I did a review on those too. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And those things elevate the equipment to whatever height you want. And I have those as well. But anyhow, thank you, JetPack, for letting me check out another one of your bags. I love the company. I love you guys. Happy holidays, guys. If I don't say happy Thanksgiving before next week, then happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you again real soon on the next video, y'all. Take care.